Who the fuck is this? Careful now, Clive. You don't... Stop.
Cyril.
Cyril, like Cyril gone?
How fares the search?
John Jones beat your ass.
Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Oh, I know that voice. Oh my god, that is a hooded figure. The masked man himself, Urianger!
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
Is that him or Fortuna?
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield.
That's Fortuna.
Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with
Initially, he sounded like Urianger. Fuck, it's Fortuna.
overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Wait, Fortuna is Elias? Holy fuck. I didn't even realize that. What?
Nearly enough, milady. Yet we are...
And Morgott? Really? How did I... And Margaret and Morgott.
Give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
Okay. These guys have been around the whole time, I'm sure. Whoops. Oh, yes, a new gym badge!
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you.
Okay, chat, look. I totally get it. But this trope is overused. It's really overused, man. Like, come on, dude. This is like the 8th or 9th seal that I've gotten. It's a little overused, man. Like, fuck.
If there is nothing further.
No.
Everything does look red. It's because the world's going to shit.
Your Grace.
It's funny, but because it's... They had to have known that it's, like, ridiculous, right?
It's a Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
Not just overused, but seems kind of pointless. Is it well done trope, though?
You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
No. It doesn't really serve a narrative or mechanical purpose. It's just kind of like that, that checklist, like, oh yeah, by the way, this is why you're allowed to be here. But I don't think that anyone would, I don't think most people would even question those types of things. I think it's probably brought more to the front of your mind because it's like, oh, just by having a seal, you just get to walk around wherever you want. I guess that's how it works in real life sometimes.
Careful how you pack that leather.
Orcs. Oh boy. That's not good.
Orcs. Let us be rid of them.
It wasn't overkill. No, Guthin, you don't need to apologize for that, dude. No, you're good, bro. You know, Guthan, it never really bothers me when you do that because, like, I know that you're always just trying to help and, like, you're not trying to bait, you know? Some people would bait, but it doesn't bother me at all. He saves the bait for me on Discord. These ones are just getting their tan on. Hey, Jill. You want to cast something, Jill? What's up, pussies? Yeah, I read the legend of the founder, I think. What the fuck? Jill. Dude, the enemy has 1/10 of its HP bar left, and Joshua and I have to literally run up the hill to finish it off because Jill won't cast an ability. What a fucking dumbass. Come on, Jill. Come on, Jill. What's your favorite iconic power so far? Oh, that's fucking tough. Yeah. Ooh. Probably Giga Flare. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Free Cities of Canver.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Yes, we should. Oh, actually into Canberra. Here we go. The Free Cities of Canberra.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late.
Hey!
We're starting to think it stumbled off a cliff.
Hey! And a hug for old Gav.
That was you, Gav.
And Byron! And Mid!
Any trouble on the road?
Everyone's here!
Nothing we couldn't handle.
Fetch me my cutlass! Hey, Mid.
Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. My name's Mid, but everyone calls me Mid.
Oh.
My lady.
okay.
Oh! And Uncle Byron can't believe his eyes.
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
Aww.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Relatable, Byron. Ah! Ah!
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked.
Oh my god, if you take a screenshot, after a screenshot, it actually gets the screenshot icon in the screenshot. That is so fucking terrible. Why, dude? Why? You can disable that? How? That's all right.
Like empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Collective consciousness.
Perhaps.
So things that become Akashic may be able to be controlled by Ultima. Maybe becoming Akashic, like... Does becoming Akashic, like, destroy your consciousness? Does it, like, sever you from your consciousness temporarily? Because if that's the case, then I wonder if that's how Ultima could control thralls. Like, if he controls them because they have no consciousness. That'd be interesting. If he exerted his own will. It's like the Lich King. That's cool, dude. That's theorization. I don't know if that's true, but that would be sick.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place...
Thank you.
A few bolted doors won't hold them for long.
That's what I'm thinking, Clive. It's like zombies, you gotta...
We need to find them.
Yeah.
And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river.
Yeah, Ultima's always talking about wanting to sever us from our consciousness.
Not at all.
That our consciousness is like our plague.
Entrance.
Understood.
I'm pretty sure that's what Ultima says, that like it's like our dysfunction. Ultima sees our consciousness as like inferior because Ultima's collective consciousness presumably is seen as like ascension to what man is able to accomplish, right? So like in the yeah, I would think so.
And what of us?
Mid.
A defect. Yes, thank you. That's the word I'm looking
Ship,
for.
the Mithril engine could probably
He
do
says
with a
as
few more
much.
tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
You
Gutter
keep
snipe.
Clive safe.
Be careful.
Gutter bird.
Both of you.
You too.
Gutter thief, little motherfucker. Please take Jill with you, Gav. Eventful!
survivors.
Wow, look at this city. Hey, pirate ship. South Seas expansion confirmed? It's like the Final Fantasy XIV Reddit. Oh my god, there's a pirate ship! New world confirmed? New world confirmed? Crazy!
They don't stand a chance against those things.
Oh my god.
They've been routed. It's over. They're wearing Waluda armor.
Yes, they are.
Waken winds! Fire and save!
Oh.
Guess we're all ready.
Sick.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
I have target follow on for combat. Hello, Faye.
No mistakes. Nice try.
Couldn't see shit. Just in a corner. All I saw was colors clashing and probably some pixelation. You will all burn for what you have done! Not that you have any concept of what you have done. Do you think 16's graphics portend what we might see in 7.0? No. No. I hate to laugh at that because I know it sounds rude, but no. Absolutely not. No. 14's gonna look better. Is it gonna look like this? No.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Most people wouldn't even be able to... a lot of computers wouldn't even be able to play that. Huh. Huh. God, Mega Flare sucks!
That's all ready.
Fuck! I hate Mega Flare. Trash. Literal garbage waste of time. Garbage waste of time ability. Waste of time. You can dodge with Mega Flare still on and it fills per perfect dodge. I just did that. I know. I know how it works mechanically. That's not the problem.
Nice try. There may still be survivors inside.
It is a wombo, dude. Wicked Wheel into Upheaval is fucking disgusting. I loved it, but most people I've seen streaming don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it.
These creatures. Does Optimus Bridge extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
What does he want?
These guys can't talk to us, Clive. You watch like Ultima, like summons these things by like the residual soul power that's released when we destroy a mother crystal or something. These are like dead souls being like, I mean, that's what a revenant is. Essentially, it's like a, this dude's like returned to life to fulfill some kind of like purpose.
Farewell.
Willow
You've
does.
caused quite the commotion.
Oh.
But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness.
Right, okay, so they have no will.
They are pure.
Okay.
They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard.
Sleipnir?
And you will yield.
What?
Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
This is a straight up Dark Souls fight. This guy's got some cool abilities. They're not like mine.
Little trick.
Looks like he was blessed by Odin. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Muthos. Yes! Yes!
Yeah, definitely blessed by Odin. Ow. Oh, yeah, dang. What's up there? What's up there, Torgal? Okay, this is... He's doing damage to me now.
My beating heart!
Oh, it's a wave. You know, this ability is fun, but also sometimes I know I can move it, but like when the enemy's constantly moving, it doesn't really help. Ratatosker is that ability's name. Fuck you! Sleipnir, you suck dick! Yo, I have a lot of fucking points to use. I should get some stuff. I could get Judgment Bolt.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
Harbored is another name for Odin in real Norse mythology? Is that like one of... Dude, are they pulling like an Odin's eye thing? Like a Wait, is Sleipnir what... Wait. No, his ravens were Hunin and Munin, right? Not Sleipnir, right? No, that's not... Yeah.
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
Sleipnir's the horse. Oh, that's why. Right. I have that in 14. That's a 6-legged horse, isn't it? Is he even... Okay, this is... Okay.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Was that part of Odin that we just fought?
Well, you did what you could.
Or was it just a reference?
I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Wait.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
The other guy's disappearing into ether.
Get back.
Slowly. That's the same. That's similar to what Olivier did. So maybe that thing on the ground's Ultima or something. Uh-oh. Oh, Clive, he's got one hand behind his back. Oh, Clive. This might not be the sword fight to take, brother.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own.
Run, Clive.
Promise
He studied the blade.
to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Fuck, I missed it again. We're about to fight Odin. The music.
Try it.
That's not good.
You are as weak as all the rest.
I got Zantetsuken.
Joshua!
We need to run. Jill. Jill.
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
No, Clive's semi-primed. He didn't prime. Jill just primed. Clive did not.
Power beyond reckoning. And they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece.
Byron.
All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. but he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
Yeah.
Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but
It's not right. Someone else should be doing it.
you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid,
Oh, the music.
your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Wait till he realizes that Jill's not with us.
Fucked off, the lot of them. Along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him.
Dude, if they take Jill prisoner and you... Dude, what? Oh, no, dude. What if they, like, Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. No, dude. Oh, no. What if... Oh, no. What if they sever Jill's consciousness? And then what if I have to fight Jill? No! No!
Clive. Jill.
Fuck!
Come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
A song of hope. Yeah, it is.
Right.
It's, yeah.
Gav said that Otto might know something.
I'm gonna not touch
Paul said it was
MSQ.
an army of Akasha.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling?
Oh, indeed. How are you doing?
Bluebird here? Maybe. Higher! Oh, higher!
Look,
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Them rumours Wetlegs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, Made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history.
Boxer Cholis!
Still not the richest dam.
Here, in a way.
Thank you for the 21-month resub, dude.
But I can say, I have never been happier.
Good.
You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
That was nice. That was nice. I want to do the red quest, but I want to get this next level of renown first.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
Because you're hot, Clive.
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come
Rip
to
Jill.
join them.
I hope not,
Seems our
dude.
barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And
This
it
is
isn't
not
just
good.
that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more.
Rip is a nobody
people
talked
less
about
and less
earlier when
space.
talking about characters,
What we
which is
need
not surprising.
A new home for our new arrivals.
Yeah, I hate to say it, man. She's just a little hollow, you know? I think she has I think she has some opportunity for her character arc, but even that wasn't that interesting. Let's go back to where I was imprisoned and kill the bad guy right after Clive finds his, you know, I don't know. It felt samey and kind of like weak.
And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
It's no burden.
Sure, the galleon's getting away and all. Fastest ship in the kingdom.
Where were you thinking?
I just gotta help Martha with whatever she has problems with.
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened.
Yeah.
And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But
That's
what's
fucked up.
done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's
I was
got
talking
a
about
good
Jill.
few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
Fuck yeah, that's what I do.
Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
I dislike that there are 3 really good story side quest positions in the game where they could have and should have replaced a main quest filler. Okay. Barney's gonna be having a tea party with Jill in the Waloed capital by the time Clive's done. All right, let's talk to Wade.
So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
What's up, John?
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right.
Sir John of
Though
Tron.
It was mostly her idea.
Yeah, I want to see you guys build a whole
fear
garrison
my men
here.
have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why
Well, Faye,
I
also engage with that conversation with my
of you.
chat, you know?
I'd be most grateful if you would. With you
So it's
beside
like,
us, we shall soon
I
send
invite that
rabble
discourse,
of
you know?
rogues running for the hills.
I'm partially to blame.
So,
but it's not a big deal.
What can you tell me?
I appreciate the
Thankfully,
excitement
there
and
aren't
that
too
you
many
guys
of
are
them.
happy about character
Fewer than a dozen
resolutions.
at our last count.
I am happy
And
about
rather
that.
less, thankfully.
So it's not
the
all
road
bad.
that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic.
Right. Okay. So
A
we gotta
small
clear out that
force
road.
would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
Thanks, Cairnwyn.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close.
That's funny.
Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure,
Akashic bandits.
I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You
Preach
go on ahead.
baked and interesting
We'll be
loaf.
with you before long.
All right. I'll meet
You've
you.
never had grilled cheese? You've never had a grilled cheese sandwich? I'm sorry, we are stopping everything for just a moment because you need to have a grilled cheese sandwich. You need to have either Texas toast or sourdough bread. You could put a little bit of mayo on the outside. Some people also do butter. That's to stop the bread from burning when you put it on the grill. It browns it up. It's nice. Some cheese in there. I recommend sharp cheddar. And as a side, some hot tomato bisque soup that you can dip it in, because that's fire. Let me tell you what right now.
Eastpool then.
We shall see you there.
Olive oil is also
And
great.
may victory await our coming.
Yes. Olive oil, honestly, anything. Butter is just fucking condensed oil. Like it's all the same shit. You can use so many, and honestly, that's why I love mayo. Because it's fucking eggs and oil, and that works phenomenally. Mayo is great. A lot of people think mayo is gross. When you really think about what mayonnaise is, it's not that gross. If you eat cheese, then that's fucking more gross than what mayonnaise is, to be honest. Mayo is fattening, though, and butter is not. But olive oil would be less. So I think that's kind of what you're saying. I think olive oil would be better than butter or mayo. But I think the flavor is going to be mayo. It's going to be better with mayo. I said mayo. Well, I'm lactose intolerant. Kill me. Not to mention, it kind of dismantles your power fantasy because you're locked to one icon.
Think you can just walk in here, kill him.
Leave Eastpool now, or face the consequences.
Yeah, this would be fun to have to do.
That's the end of that then.
You think you can just walk in here? Oh, a flam.
Maybe not.
think I was just fighting one.
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too.
I don't know if I agree with that bullshit. Whoops.
Too slow.
That was good timing. 2 scoops. 2 scoops, Executus. 2 scoops. So dumb.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Final Fantasy.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
Magnificent display,
You were
my
watching.
lord.
I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
He was, while watching.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
16 steel
Your men will
silk.
be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Thanks, Wade.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
Heard that before.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is.
Welcome.
It'll take a bit of elbow grease. But we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts.
That's nice of you.
He should be a part of this.
Of course.
I have such a...
I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Martha the good news.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
What?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
I wanted to. More than I wanted to save Jill. Okay, well that was fucking disappointing. I went and did that side quest. I went and did that fucking side quest so that I could get the rep to get that talisman. I'm not even gonna equip it.
Clive? But if you're here...
Yeah, Tony, I agree.
Where is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you?
No, sir.
Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
Surely you mean
we were
rogue
able to save
energy.
a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been Mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Speak with Otto at Otto's Grotto. About Mid's ship. Inspect volumes. Must be elsewhere getting his Dion. You know Dion is an
This
anagram
looks
for
like it's from
Odin.
Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid
Pipes
won't
as
be
in
needing
cigarettes?
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
Continue searching Mid's dungeon. I think it's funny that they call it a dungeon.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's.
Hey, Ollie.
Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
A dildo. Sorry. Mididol. I know you like your riddles. Hi, Ollie. Are you okay? So I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best. And so in choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest. And now it sleeps there in the first. I'm gonna have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck. Oh, it's a song! Of all my inventions, this one's the best. And so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. It doesn't exactly rhyme. Gonna have to work on that last rhyme.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising.
Oh.
So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
It's the first engineering feat that she accomplished. She engineered some feet.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing
Wait,
together.
she made that?
It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
Mid
I
made
think
the
Sid may have hidden
orchestrion.
something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
She brought it over from Eorzea. Eorzea. Inspect the orchestrion. I appreciate
I
that.
didn't break it.
Huge.
I didn't break it.
I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
I didn't do it.
We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
You.
What's wrong with it?
You guys hear that? The Alligans are talking to
It's
us.
broken. Except when it isn't. See?
Thank you again, Quantum. It's a long time.
And you had nothing to do with this.
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
Stop.
All too well. All right, out of the way.
Stop, you little fucks. Don't forget the gear this time, Clive. Oh yes, looking at the foot here.
Something caught.
Have a good night, Quantum.
Gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yes.
No and yes.
There.
How about now?
How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it!
Yeah, Anima, is that you?
He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Emperor Varys? Hello, is that you?
Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though.
No shit.
Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of.
What the fuck?
Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
The Telophoroi. They must be stopped. They absolutely must be stopped.
Just the two I was looking for.
Oh, hey, Taria.
Aye. Who's a patient?
Hey, you know, Jill's not
Actually,
around.
yes. The Crown Prince
She could be dead for all I know.
Dion
we were never official. We never even kissed.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off.
Dion got
Yes,
up and just left,
left.
huh? Okay.
He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the prince's keepers. He's free to do as he
Taria
sees
is
fit.
best waifu, 100%
I'd
guaranteed.
rather
I
he
agree.
did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed.
Yeah, fucking shocker.
Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told
I'd let
me what
Dion
happened in Canberra.
commandeer my dinghy.
What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Plot.
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
I think Taria's harder than Jill. In my opinion. I don't like Jill's gray hair.
The moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. It's half of that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice.
I was always partial to Benedicta. Yo, Benedicta was
It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Blackthorn, what you got for me?
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again.
This again.
Ain't you got better things to do with your time?
No.
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring...
It was the ring. It brought back some unhappy memories.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back, that ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan.
Zoltan?
We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Vast improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything.
So what?
I'm the Hideaway's master. I'm not stealing a... My armor keeps you lot safe. As far as I'm concerned, because the... And I...
Very well. Then just swallow. Keep... All right.
So, just got that.
Good.
She can't kick. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the Hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
I hope so too. Arya.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them,
Ooh,
We've
sorry to hear it,
nothing that will
Max.
touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Tyre. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in
Of course
the
it's a
forests
fucking spider.
near Lorbert's Pass.
Oh, God.
Only one of their
It's
eyes.
always a spider.
Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Slay a mightling for its eye.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Jill can wait.
Know
Here
what
we
you
go.
have to do.
Quentin.
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
Okay. For great justice. 2.
To Gotan's Bales then, and quickly.
Fuck. Best rolls, dude? Buttered rolls? I know it's like really basic, bitch, but I do like a Philly roll. I know the salmon's smoked and it's like hardly even sushi.
Back to the stables,
like,
girl.
I do like Philly. I will take like anything with like eel in it. Or with like an eel sauce, dude. Like I honestly will try pretty much anything. I just don't like wasabi, so like fucking mango dragon roll or whatever the fuck they're called. Get some yeah, dude. Oh, eel is so good. Yeah, mango dragon rolls are fucking sick, dude. I like the ones with salmon on the outside. Yeah, dragon rolls, they're kind of like over the top. I also do like nigiri and sashimi.
Quentin has asked that you come with me.
I like sashimi a lot.
You can no longer guarantee
Shut
your
the
protection.
Fuck up, Alexa.
But I can.
Shut up!
There's a safe place
Alexa!
I can take you to.
Shut the
If that's
Shut
what
up!
the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quentin.
Barrel rolls.
We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwind no more, it's because he ain't coming back.
Alright.
And if that's what has to happen,
20 months.
then so be it.
Damn.
Hello,
I only
cuties
hope we can
less
see
than
this
3.
through to the end.
Thank you so much for the 20-month resub, dude. Can we do a little shout out for Orin Gaming there, please?
Oi!
Welcome. Welcome. Who the
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quentin.
Oh no.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quentin to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster.
Oh, fuck.
They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
We can't let this happen.
Oh my god.
Sid, don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quentin die before that bastard does.
All right.
But afterwards, it
I'll do what I can.
push him in front of a fucking train for all I care.
Where is this man?
See ya, Quentin!
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us
Oh, maybe
you'll
that's
do
that
what you
manor that I
can.
found in the woods. There's like a manor that I like found at the end of a trail in the woods.
Damn it.
You encounter the white rabbit, run for your lives.
Don't tell me I'm too late.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, Ambrosia, that's not... Ambrosia, that's... Two citizens, one shield. Oh, fuck. Quentin's over there. Fucking everyone fucking died. Everyone fucking died. Oh my god, everybody fucking died.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive.
Turns out the hound was
Which
Quentin.
is more than I can say for my comrades.
Just kidding. Where's this fucking dog at?
They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Shit, kinda scared me. That's not a dog. I thought he said it was a dog.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off.
Yeah, that's a fucking monster.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing.
That is a cat.
They died for you.
It's a curl.
Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
It's a snow curl. Ma!
Come on.
There's a weird fucking cat outside! It looks like... It looks like Grandma, the fucking thing!
Rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Is that even a fucking cat? Get the fuck over here! Okay, it came over.
You gonna hit him with the whip crap.
I'm afraid he's gonna pick a fight with Lucy. It's okay, Lucy. It's okay.
Soil and stone!
Impulse is fucking nasty. We thought it was a good idea to give a giant cat a pair of swords. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like looking at these giant fucking swords above its head thinking like, how? Like, how did we get here?
If only we'd arrived.
Thanks, Azem. Yeah, good concept. Yeah, that's really good. That's good. Yeah, hilarious. Dick. Same reason. Behemoth is all fucked up. Cast meteor and all that bullshit. Terrible.
Is it over?
No, of course it's
It
not.
is.
Oh, I guess it is.
He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice?
No, this is...
My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Yep.
Quentin.
Now you see the cost of vengeance.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Oh boy. Akashic flood? Yep.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
Guess you could say, lost it.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool!
Quentin! Unfollowed.
Damn it.
I don't blame you.
Quentin's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick.
It's over.
These are shields at least.
Quentin! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here!
Checks up. Jill needs saving. I sleep. Blackthorn having a Friday night crisis. Real shit. Live POV.
I need to get back to Quentin.
Oh, he was back there.
Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Good. We stand. We stand, Quentin. Sometime later. Sometime later. 2 hours later.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why?
That'd be sick, Dryad. That'd be hilarious. I'd be fucking cackling.
All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge.
Hold on. Quentin, don't pull a 14.
We're more than that to you, and
Quintus,
we all know
don't
it.
do it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
Except the Akashic Flood's like right over there.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins.
We might want to go a little further.
We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
The end of the
That's
world.
Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
Oh, that's a good arc. I like that. I like that.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over.
Family.
And
Dominic
more
Toretto would be so
besides.
proud.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course.
Nice.
Nothing but
That's
the
my
best.
man there, Clive.
And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Clive is a red wine enjoyer. Not surprising, considering he's from a royal family in this time. Hanged Man signboard. Oh, cool. Ooh, Wicked Wheel. Wicked Wheel already has a really nice cooldown, though. If anything, I'd put a cooldown thing for my, Upheaval? Wow. Good story arc there for Lost Wing. I like that. What the hell? Wait, is there a fucking thing here that I didn't unlock? Wow.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble.
The fuck?
I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No.
Oh, Blackthorn showed up.
It isn't. Blackthorn.
That boy's
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely...
Thanks,
I'm here to see
Suede.
Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
10 months with the Pyro.
All right.
Thank you, dude.
Just... don't go starting anything with the chief.
16's pretty damn good. I've had some quarrels with some of the
I
narrative
promise I won't throw the
choices,
first punch. Not good enough for
overall,
you.
it's pretty good. It's pretty, I mean, overall, it's very good.
Go on then.
Much obliged.
You just finished it? Nice, dude. New area.
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Of course.
I appreciate it. He'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Mama,
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere! These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
I got some
We're
flames.
never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
I thought I'd made myself clear. Piss off. I thought I'd made myself clear. Piss.
I thought I made myself clear. Piss.
Mama?
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole. The Chief will think of something.
Gets crystals. Okay, I'll talk to you now.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
Yeah.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravozd won't last long without his furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them.
True.
Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree?
So they don't know how to, like, make a hot fire without bearers and crystals, so they've been doing it for so long. They don't know how, like, to stoke a furnace and, like, make and use bellows. Every single blacksmith in the realm didn't use actual fire. Like canaries growing fat on seed. No need to develop technology when there's an easy alternative. They've just been doing it for so long, it just goes to show how, like, ingrained it is in all their shit that, like, as soon as they don't have it, it's just like, I mean, this is like, I guess this is what Clive and Sid are talking about, of like, When people are so reliant upon something like this. When you take it away, yeah, initially there's going to be like a shock, but like it's going to open up the opportunity for people to be self-sufficient again, not have to rely upon the crystals for everything that they do, you know? So that makes sense. Yeah, that makes total sense, I think. But it's just funny that like there's no other smith in a smithing town that knows how to do it.
When you put it that way, of course.
It's an interesting plot for
Hearing
Blackthorn,
Sid
though.
speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
A spot of hunting. A little spot of hunting with some tea and crumpets. Indeed, Clive, indeed. Where art thou, salamander? I bringeth
Ambrosio,
thy
help me here.
doom.
Let's make this quick, shall we? This won't be easy.
Get off the bird, Clive.
Nice try.
What? It just reset on me. Okay. just don't move that time. Salamander skin, wow. And a dragon talon. Boom, boom, boom.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Ooh.
What's this all about then?
What's this then? What's all this
Any
then?
trouble finding the skin?
Any trouble finding
Nothing
the
I
skin?
couldn't handle.
There should be plenty.
Oh my.
Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
Yeah, you just gotta slay a fucking dragon.
Means, don't you? I do, yeah.
Just gotta slay a fucking dragon and use its skin for kindling. Like, what the fuck?
Sorry about earlier. And take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
I just killed the lizard.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet coal cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair.
Cool. Thank you. Oh.
I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a...
I was mostly just being a smart ass, chat. I know what bellows are.
Genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravosht needed.
They made the bellows out of the skin. Right.
He took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time.
Oriflamme.
Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
These things are going to take some getting used to.
Yeah.
They have bellows right
Give
there.
it a week, and you'll wonder why you ever bother with crystals. Let's run through it again, shall we?
Nice. Oh, hey.
If we're going to do this, we'll need help.
Then we'll have to find it, and fast. We cannot let this chance pass us by.
Well, I'm happy to be standing right here.
Clive,
What's up?
Your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness, and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly
Clive,
affected.
allow me to introduce myself.
Many of the capital's bearers
Again.
have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges.
Stretching
which
letters
means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to...
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of...
Of course.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in.
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft.
Good, Jim.
My man there will open the gate for
I think Dominant should be naked when
Right.
they come back for being primed.
Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Jump! Nice! Lame.
This must have been a nice place once.
What the fuck? You want some? I don't know if I was that dog, I'd be running. Torg, what the fuck? Torgal's just soloing 2 dogs over here. Square used you as the model for the Goblin Gigas? Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Just do.
It's over. All yours, Torgal.
Give me the ear secured. Sharp fang, bloody hide.
That's all of them. Come on, Torgal. Let's head back to Boklad.
Back to Baklavad. Back to the Baklavad.
Is something the matter, Theodore?
Quiet. Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset.
I'm gonna tell her.
I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
I'm telling her.
All right.
Wasn't gonna say anything until you said it, now I'm gonna tell her.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive.
Come on, man.
Here,
Bros before hoes.
something for your trouble. Well then,
Eloise is a bro.
now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
I don't make the rhymes, I just follow them.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic. And they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now. And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
Lady Hannah's
Gentlemen,
up there.
I see you both made it home in one piece.
True.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pico Cinder. How'd you come by this?
Zoltan gave it to me, to give it to you.
And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
Yeah.
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Holes too soon? Oh my god.
Imagine that.
You guys need to chill.
Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Goots is alright. I feel like the addition of
Ain't
character
got the
didn't
art to
achieve
tell
what
him how
was
similar
intended.
they are.
Yeah, he's
Stubborn
alright.
bastards.
I agree with you.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and
just
Zoltan
kinda
couldn't let
quirky,
bygones be
awkward.
bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets.
A real big...
That's good enough for me.
Kind-hearted oaf. Blacksmith Blues. 3 new recipes. Ouroboros design draft. I can now craft the Ouroboros recipes. Kind of gross, kind of. It's pretty fucking.
Goodness, you're back.
Pretty gross.
Talia looks like she's about to collapse.
Well,
is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Talia's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
I think we all do, brother. I think we all do. Oof.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Expiring patient.
Just relax.
Oh my
Let
god.
the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Talia. I'm so proud of you.
I think it might be like one of the medical
He's gone.
terms, Kurai. It's
Thank
not
you,
just those
Rodrigo.
places that use it.
And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
Yeah, I do think it is more rooted in like the British English. Yeah.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Well, that was sad. Barnabas on the deck of a ship right now thinking, Muthos is near? Where is he?